morning. It is the 8th. We spent the last 2 days in this little lake house right here. Here on the 6th. It's a fairly far drive from New York City. It's about 311 miles, so it's about 500 odd kilometers. We did it in about 5.5 hours, so it's a fairly long drive. Like Bombay, Goa is about 600 kilometers. Alright guys, day 4, we're heading upstate New York. It's about a 4-hour drive from the city. It's Finger Lakes. Sam's mom and dad have booked this place, like a 7 BHK cabin there. So yeah, we're spending 2 nights there. If you guys haven't watched the vlog of the last 3 days in New York, I'll link it right here. So Shane, of course, brother of the groom, Mel, and Sana, more than a friend, but family friend. How do you introduce you? Family, just family.
Family and tourist guide.
Right, quick stop over at Dunkin' Donuts, waiting for Shane. We've got a 3-car convoy. We are in this beautiful ride right here, and on we go. It's like we're here to shoot the next season of Ozark or something. Sup, Mon?
Hi.
What's your opinion about Finger Lakes? While your husband presents himself like that.
Finger licking good.
We are at Finger Lake here, New York, and we are by this lake. And look at the amount of golf balls we found just by the banks. We reached here only by about 4:35 that evening, so we couldn't really do much that day. But the next day, that was yesterday, we woke up and the weather turned. It was cloudy, it was rainy. So the plan was to really make use of this lake house and all its amenities today. But as you can see, the weather had different plans. Whatever that duck's going through. Me too, man. Me too. Then Sam's mum, absolute baller, and Jeremy's parents as well actually came up with the idea that Niagara Falls is about an hour and a half or an hour 45 minutes from here. So let's do that since it was cloudy and rainy any which ways. So we did. was not really sure whether we should have done it before we went, but after we got there, thank God we did it. What a sight! The sheer magnitude of the falls. It's obviously not the tallest falls in the world. I think that is the Angel Falls. We got onto a boat called the Maid of the Mist. So Niagara Falls basically are divided into two falls. The first one is visible from where you board the little cruise. The other one's a little further down, and it kind of is like it's like a U. So the ship actually goes in the center of those falls, and the water gets really choppy. They obviously give you some ponchos and stuff like that. It's about $25, and it was worth everything. Fun fact though, the Maid of the Mist, they are all electric boats. So as soon as they come and they dock in, there are these electrical wires that are powered the boat. So there's no residue, there's no exhaust. It's all electric. One of the boats is actually called Nikola Tesla. So I found that very interesting. We drove back and we drove through beautiful towns getting from here. So the place that I'm in currently is called Finger Lakes. It's because there are about 11 lakes, I guess, that are in shapes of fingers, and one of the lakes that I am on right now is called Kinesis, I think. I'll just leave the name right here. And it's further upstate in New York. As I said, 500 kilometers. Thank you to Jeremy's parents and Sam's parents for like inviting Mel and me to this trip. It is absolutely kind of them, first of all, to have us. It's the two families kind of getting together, and they've always treated us like family. So we're very grateful, because if it wasn't for them, I don't think we didn't have Niagara Falls in our list of things to do this trip, but we did. We got back, we showered up, it was still cloudy, not rainy though, but we fired up the bonfire. We had little marshmallows and made some s'mores. I didn't know they were called s'mores. Jesus, I'm so uncultured, man. But I knew you burn marshmallows on the fire, but then you actually put them in crackers and chocolate, and those are called s'mores. Learned something new. There was Hindi songs playing. Sam's dad is a massive fan of Hindi songs. There was dancing, there was singing. It was a fun night. It was a very fun night. We wound up, and it's the 8th. Like the luck goes, look at the day today. It's a beautiful day, but we're leaving. But I don't regret any part of this trip. I think everything just went into play, because if it wasn't cloudy and if it wasn't rainy yesterday, we wouldn't have probably seen the Niagara Falls. So this mansion, 7 bedrooms of bliss, and let me just show you the view that I'm looking at behind you guys. Yeah, overwhelming. I hope I've done justice to kind of documenting this experience for my personal use as well on my channel, and I hope this has kind of given you guys some insight. But lovely place to kind of do if you're visiting the state of New York or you want to drive in the US. I think that's it from me. If you guys are new to the channel, of course, would love it if you did subscribe. I put a lot of tech related stuff and a few of my vlogs, of course. I also have my social links in the description, so if you'd like to follow me in those platforms, feel free to. And that's it from me. Stay safe, stay sane, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.
कभी अलविदा ना कहना, कभी अलविदा ना कहना.
Newlyweds?
Yes.
How's it been?
And newly dead.
अग्नि को साक्षी रख के मैं अपनी समंतो को मैं अपनी पत्नी स्वीकार करता हूँ.
वो छोड़ो, साक्षी कौन है?
Yes, exactly. साक्षी कौन है, John?